At the height of the Great Depression in the summer of 1932, an estimated 20,000 World War I veterans converged on Washington, D.C. They came to petition Congress for early payment of the bonus certificates issued in 1924 as additional compensation for their military service. The interest-bearing certificates carried a face value of up to $625, but they could not be redeemed until 1945. Dubbed the Bonus Army, or Bonus Marchers, the veterans camped out in downtown Washington and set up a shantytown across the Anacostia River. After Congress adjourned in July without acting on their request, most went home, but several thousand stayed on to continue their protests at the Capitol building. Fearful that the demonstrations would turn violent, President Herbert Hoover made this fateful decision on July 28th to send in the army to restore order. 600 troops on foot and horseback and 6 light tanks, all under the command of General Douglas MacArthur, moved against the veterans. The soldiers threw tear gas grenades, and the makeshift encampments on both sides of the river went up in flames. By July 30th, the city had been cleared. Hoover was condemned for his heartless treatment of the Bonus Army veterans, and he lost handily to Franklin Roosevelt in the 1932 election. Veterans still had to wait another 4 years before Congress passed a bill allowing them to exchange their certificates for savings bonds redeemable at any time. But American leaders learned from the Bonus Army episode. During World War II, lawmakers enacted the GI Bill, one of the biggest benefits packages in history, to help the 16 million men and women who served make the transition to civilian life. The legacy of the Bonus Army protesters lives on in the education and home loan benefits VA has provided to veterans from 1944 to the present day. The Bonus Army is object number 21 in the History of VA in 100 Objects virtual exhibit. To learn more about this object or other entries in the exhibit, visit the 100 Objects page on the VA History website.